Hey everybody, super excited to be shooting Chris, and Sis.
Hey.
Special guest, Mr. Chris McKenna, one of my favorite people in the entire world. And we're going to talk about a theory that he has that everything in his life happens in twos. I guess it's not really so much a theory for you, is it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
not a theory, it's definitely a reality.
So today...
You want me to tell it?
Yeah, totally. That's
so
cool.
Today, I saw on my Facebook that 10 years ago, there's a bridge over here, the Cape Bridge over there. One of my friends came and picked me up because I was having a hard time in his Mazda Miata, and we're just like, let's go. And I was having a hard day today, and out of nowhere, Chris just messages me and is like, hey man, let me come get you and let's go do some stuff. And I'm like, okay. And he pulls up in a freaking Mazda Miata. And I'm just like, wait, let me show you that I just shared this 17 minutes ago. And this was just, you know, hey, have you ever heard my theory of everything in twos? And they were already getting ready to shoot this thing. And now it's Chris in twos and Sis. So there we are.
Dude,
we'll start it there.
I love it.
Synchronicities. Do you have anything like that in your life?
On synchronicities, I mean, the number game is anybody would have that's looking like for...
But like, is there anything specific about your life, your experience, that's been odd?
Oh man, that's a broad question, isn't it?
Or like, that's just kind of like lined up, you know?
Everything's always lined up, and a lot of it comes from how I believe. So that's what I took that was interesting from your everything in twos, is that you believe this is something that happens, like in a way, a strong enough belief in that could continue to manifest it. And as long as it's something that serves you and works in a positive direction, then that's what's more important than anything else. And it's super cool, and I love being involved in situations like that. And we need to shoot more videos. I'm in a really good mood right now. This is so cool.
I love it. I love bringing people up.
So
that's
awesome.
Another thing is you were talking whenever we were walking around about how like you were having trouble with the social thing, and then that I was bringing it out in you and stuff like that, and you were getting ready to do something that's social. So it was like this was definitely meant to happen to get you back to this Chris that I see in these videos all the time.
Thanks. I think it's totally making me feel safer that you have a sword.
Yeah. This is not a stick. This is a sword that I found. 12-year-old Chris found this, and I had to keep it in the video. So.
Honed, and you'll get owned. Brains. What were you talking about with synchronicities?
Synchronicities.
Y'all were discussing something
My
on the twos.
synchronicities have been very odd. And, you know, so my first relationship ever, we both lost our fathers 4 months apart. And to actually the same reason, which it was big. That was a big. And then my second longest relationship, we both lost our grandfathers 2 weeks apart. And it's just like, it's interesting because soon after those things happened, the relationships like ended. Like, it's like, here's this person for this time and like help each other get through this. But then after that, it's like that path has ended. And it's just odd.
It just like took the blunt end of that trauma, and your relationship was like, PAH!
I guess so, I don't know. But also that just goes to show like there's reasons, seasons, lifetimes. Also, nothing actually ever lasts forever. Like, we all have a destiny at the end of this. So, you know, it's good while you got it.
I've definitely found that too, that just being able to flow with whatever life brings at you makes things a lot easier. Not trying to resist so much, not trying to control things. You can only control your reactions to any situation that you're in, and over again, I tell myself this in my head because I know it to be true, and I like to test my limits. I think we all do.
Yeah, I think that I maybe get that. I'm vibing off that from you because that's something I need to keep reinforcing in myself right now. With
it's still a lot
going on in my life. So I if you can enforce that, I can definitely pick up on that for sure. I need that in my life.
I try to drive it home a little more.
I see
that.
It's like I felt it when you were saying it just now.
It's why I wear these beads, man, just to affirm to myself. And then some days I just like put them on. And I'm like, oh, that's my beads, you know. But like, that's what these are used for, is literally to just repeat to yourself over. Like, anything is subconsciously learned that's going to be positive for your life. Like, these are things that just constantly we have to remind ourselves. You told me about a week ago that it takes 28 days to create a habit.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, we were talking on the 28th day that I had quit smoking cigarettes, and I was like, well, that's kind of neat. And then I read somewhere else that it takes 3 minutes to forget a craving. So now every time I have a craving for a cigarette, I think about that. Like, if I still want one in 3 minutes, I will, and I haven't. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard that, and I definitely can use it.
it's definitely worked. It's been really useful.
Honestly,
I like that.
after like the second to third day of not smoking, I didn't even think of it. Like every now and then I'm like, am I missing something? But it took up so much time in my life. I would
Yeah.
plan my day, my life around my ability to smoke, the bars I went to, whatever.
Mhm.
And now it's like, it's nice not to smell bad. And it's nice to actually smell things again. Like,
Oh man, that's so weird.
like,
So
as,
that's another thing. Everything two's in my head. This one's a little
Yes.
less. Is
Oh
that
my
I have an extreme aversion to cigarette smoking. I lost my grandmother to it, and I'm actually allergic to nicotine.
Really?
So like I have extreme aversion. So I'm always trying to get my friends to quit smoking, and then you guys both come into my life today, and you guys both just quit, and I'm just like,
Same time.
Yeah.
yeah, I got you.
Twosies.
Yes, that's really cool, and I'm really proud of you guys. Really proud.
Thanks, man.
I'm proud of us too. I never thought that we would. Honestly, both of us.
You working in a bar, that's super difficult.
It's
Yeah.
not fun. Energy is a finite resource, and it's important to use it to its advantage in any way that you can, and accept that you're not going to be able to fight and win all the battles that you have all at once, and kind of designate what you can handle right now, and allow yourself to feel whatever else you're feeling, which makes it kind of sucks when you have a lot going on at once, because you legitimately, if you try to handle everything at once, it
That's
will.
my problem right now.
But you got to pick one thing, and then just know that you're going to be okay today, and there's always a brighter future. The bad days lead to good days.
At the same time, whenever all those things kept coming up, that's why I told you guys I just got out of isolation.
Yeah.
I had put myself in isolation. I texted everybody that was trying to reach out to me, and I told them I do not have the space for you right now.
That's awesome.
And just that little recoup allowed me to like get my line straight, like get all these things in order all over again. Sometimes it's not one thing at a time. Sometimes it's like everything needs to stop for just a moment so I can remember I'm human and breathing, and
Right.
then I can resume.
I feel it. Most definitely. And you were honest with your friends.
And that's really good, because I will sit there and just keep texting the people who are draining me and just keep going and going, and to my own detriment. I won't be like, I don't have the space. I liked that terminology.
Yeah.
Like, I just need to say that, hey, I don't have the space for you today, but then I feel like I'd offend people, and I
No.
don't do that. So
Because
The worst
how
part's getting over how you feel about it and being comfortable with saying it
Yes.
yourself.
I
And
need to get there. I
you're
need
not
to get
being
there.
I'm working on it right now.
Well, talking about it right now has helped just a little bit. That's good.
I used this metaphor the other day, and it's like you have to keep your waterfall flowing so you can help out all the other rivers and streams.
Nice.
And if your waterfall isn't getting the rain that it needs, then like how are you supposed to keep flowing? And how do all these other life forms keep going?
Especially with somebody who has like a kid like myself, like I have to have X amount tributing out no matter what. And then I have all these friendships and stuff that I want to also water, so I have to make sure that I'm okay to do that.
People love you.
Yep.
Give me facts.
This is like the second time I've met you.
Yeah.
But you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
How did we do? Did we do stuff? We stuffed pretty well. I don't know. I'm happy with it.
You remind me, have you seen Avatar, the Last Airbender? You remind me so much of Yumi. Is that Yumi? It's the old guy that teaches about chakras.
Was he cool?
Yeah, the beard. You're gonna be like an amazing grandpa someday.
That's amazing.
By grandpa, she means great uncle.
Even so,
Yeah.
you don't even have to like have actual grandchildren. My goal is to like be a grandma without having children.
Oh, be like the community grandparents?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I dig that.
I like that.
That's good.
All right, guys. I think that's good.
I'm
We
good.
just
We
riffed a
talked
little
about-
bit about synchronicities and like.
But now you're all
Hey,
going
Joel.
to realize that everything happens in twos if you think about it.
Actually, yeah,
Bum,
there's
bum,
some
bum.
homework.
Bum, bum, bum. Look for it.
Look for synchronicities in your life. Pay attention to them.
I like them using the technical term synchronicity because that's what I might start saying.
That's pretty dope.
Synchronicity.
I like that a lot.
Everything is synchronized. And of course, comment and let us know if you find synchronicities because we want to talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, if it
It's
happens, especially if it
interesting.
happened to you the day that you watched this video, you're gonna be like, oh, this big coincidence.
Like,
So
oh my
right,
God,
you're
I
so
thought of
right.
another one.
What's another one?
Yesterday, I saw this guy longboarding down where Hastings used to be, and I was like, his hair is rad. Cause what? Cause his hair was green. And then I was like, I wish I could tell him how rad his hair is. And then I got out and I did my thing. And then he like longboarded, skateboarded right up to me. I'm like, I love your hair. And he's like, thank you. And then he was like, oh my God, I love your hair. I was like, thank you.
Yes, I love it.
Green.
Yeah.
All right. It
That's
just made
cool.
me really excited. All right.
Totally. It wouldn't have been the same if we didn't end the video twice.
Yeah, I guess.
I
Midwestern
like that.
goodbye.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The
And
irony of this is I'm actually partially colorblind, so I couldn't tell her hair was green until she said it, so I didn't know where the story was going, and now I do, so it's wonderful.
well, I really like that we matched gray shirts.
Oh yeah, are you also colorblind?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just
okay,
thought
I
it was
thought you were
funny
making.
to say
It's
that.
a good joke.
We
It's a
are
good
wearing the
joke.
same color shirt.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually really curious about that. What color is my hair?
Oh my gosh, it's still green. It's just my perception of green's different.
Ah.
No, that's really interesting. What is your perception of green?
I think that it's a similar thing. It's just what it is that my brain has the lack of ability to say, oh, that's for sure green. Like
Okay.
to me, it kind of looks maybe brownish, just like it's not gray. I can tell that it's green now that I'm looking at it and realizing it is, but like I just didn't even notice.
All right.
It was like maybe like a off-colored brown.
Cool.
It's just the lack of communication between my color cornea and my brain. It doesn't compute right. So like, I couldn't bet my life that your shirt's blue over it being purple. Like,
So instead, you use the energy that would be used to do that to make people happy every day when they see you.
absolutely.
Third time's a charm.
We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris and sis.
Chris and sis.
Can we like go out? Like,
Oh, yeah.
let me get the button. Bye. It stopped.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
It's
Bye.
not stopping. Okay, you gotta press it.
That's good enough. Bye.